We're live.
Yow.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages!
Welcome to Two Clueless Dudes.
What is going down, everybody? This is going to be, as you all know, Two Clueless Dudes is an ever-evolving format. And that is what we're doing. We are evolving.
And setting a fantastic foundation for you.
It's fantastic.
It's like Coolio's Fantastic Voyage.
We're on one.
Yow!
What's going on, everybody? It is Friday. I am Mad Mike. I'm here with the Hank. And we have our producer here, Waz, supposedly. And
So I say hi.
Waz, before we get to
You've got some claps right next to that theme song if you want.
where this right
There's
here
a button right to the right of it.
to the right.
Yeah. No, that's wrong. Never mind. One more over.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Jam it, baby.
If you need some claps.
Yeah.
Yeah, this theme song's available on SoundCloud. If you look up Raw supposedly on SoundCloud, you can download it and love it yourself.
I like it. I'm digging the song, but I keep replaying it.
Yeah.
How do I stop it?
There's a way to make the button make it stop when you push the button again, but I think it was set to just play it forevermore.
We applaud you for fixing that. We applaud you.
And apparently we
if you want to
continue
roll the
to.
applause out, the button right below
right.
it rolls
That's
it
right.
out. Yeah.
So how we doing, Mike?
Well, first, I want to get to Wallace because he and
Aw.
Ange Kerfoot, they just released an album.
Dude, thank you for mentioning that. It's called Into the Whatever. Really appreciate the thought, the shout out. If you look
Was
up
it just that you couldn't think anything to put after into the, and you're just like, whatever.
Into the Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, how did that come about? How did a title like that come about?
It was originally called Trumpster Babies.
Very
Not
nice.
bad.
It was a little bit too
A little too political, maybe.
polarizing, let's
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, maybe just a skosh.
We meant it like satirically political, but people just wanted to take it
Like
cringy.
they want to take it for like literal word.
Well, there
worth.
was only so long that we could appreciate all our friends cringing when we told them that we were like, okay, I think that's fun enough.
Yeah, we better change this. Yeah. So and now, do you buy it? Do you download it?
It slowed down the release of the album, honestly. You can get it right now at Bandcamp. It's going to be on iTunes and Spotify and all those after their customary delay.
Okay.
But Bandcamp really gives us the best like money back if you get it on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
You can get it for
You know-
free. You can stream it from there, and you do that enough, and it helps our stats and everything, our clout. And
Did you actually go to Bandcamp?
we had to. You
Really?
don't just go to Bandcamp and put your album on there. You have to climb over walls and stuff like
Find
that.
a flute and stuff.
Yeah, you have to. There's a thing where you battle someone else with a flute, like
Yeah.
sword fight
Yeah,
style.
yeah.
But it's kind of like pencil fighting. If their
They
flute
call it
breaks,
fluting.
Yeah, you flute people really good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If someone gets really fluted by your hands, you do better on Bandcamp,
Yeah.
and then you get the opportunity to
Oh.
release an album like we did. We're champions.
Well,
If you
congratulations then. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
It's our
awesome.
first time producing it together. We teamed up on the production of it.
That's interesting because I really thought your wife hated you. So
Well, we
I'm
got
glad to
over
hear
it through
that.
this album. That's how we made it through.
That's how you it brought us closer together.
You can hear it in the songs for sure.
I don't hate him anymore.
Redemption.
So is that the single?
Yeah, our single Redemption. I don't hate
All
my
right.
husband anymore. Quotes.
And also, folks,
Parentheses.
I also want to throw out there, yes, we did see Avengers Endgame, and no, we will not spoil it in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Not
No
going
worries.
to happen.
No worries.
Is
It's
Thanos
not
in
going to
it?
happen.
Is there Thanos? Is there more Thanos?
Thanos is, of course,
My
I
favorite
thought you weren't going to ruin it.
in it. Right.
No, that's my boy. If he wasn't there, I wouldn't watch it. There's no
If
X-Men
Thanos,
without
isn't,
Thanos.
if Thanos isn't in it, you're out.
I'm out. That's my only Marvel character I love
The,
anymore.
Okay, that's the only thing I can break to you
Yeah,
is that
the
Thanos
movie
is in
is-
fact in it.
the movie is a game changer. It will change your dang life.
Yeah,
Go
it
see
actually
it.
will. It
Go
will.
see it.
If
I don't know if
If
it's better than
Infinity War?
Shazam.
what?
I'm kidding. It was way better than Shazam.
Am I co-hosting with Josh?
All right.
Are you a Sharks fan now too? Man, oh man.
Gross.
Oh,
That was the
man.
worst call. And did you hear the NHL apologized to Las Vegas?
Yeah, I shared that on Facebook and Instagram.
I didn't see it on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
My mommy told me.
Yeah. They and they also they reached out to McVie, right?
Who?
I'm blowing up his name.
McVie?
McVie?
Who the? Who?
The president.
McPhee.
McPhee. Yeah, him.
Yeah. Bobby McPhee.
It's really similar to the name.
Right? It was close, actually.
They reached out to him and he's like, yeah, we're not gonna cry over it. We'll be back next year.
Yeah.
But it was a total bullshit call.
It really was. I mean, it really did change.
And
the
it
entire
changed.
dynamic of the
Yeah,
game.
totally. It changed everything about our postseason.
Yeah.
We need hockey too because you can't do sports betting in Las Vegas exclusively anymore. You can do sports betting anywhere now.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go to Las Vegas to do sports betting. So without that edge, we need things like the Golden Knights to keep us keep our edge.
Yeah,
well,
we don't have money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Las Vegas
we have
is
to pay
broke.
income tax. We don't want to pay income tax.
Yeah, we don't want to
anymore.
be dumb like you guys. So
I tried to do illegal emu racing, but they busted me.
Oh yeah, you can't do that in Southern Nevada. You gotta
No.
you gotta go
Yeah.
like to northern.
That's Northtown.
Yeah.
That's Northtown stuff. That's Northtown stuff. Yeah. So, folks, we got a lot to get to today, and we have so much time to do it in that I have no idea. Look, the second we run out of material, folks, the show's over. Okay, go home.
We're like barbecue. Once the last brisket's over, we're shutting the doors.
Go
the
home and
doors are
keep
locked.
listening to RadioVegas.rocks.
Yeah.
Have you ever? I'm a brisket. Okay, you got to start on brisket. Brisket is one of those things that, man, if it is done like exactly right, it is good. Other than that, it is like three shades of shit.
You know what?
It's
As long
basically
as I
shoe
don't
leather.
have fat on my brisket, I'm totally down. I've never
Are
had
you
like a
talking about
bad
a woman?
brisket.
Because
I'm
like
hungry
a
no matter
I
what.
like a little fat on my brisket.
I'm hungry no matter what. So I'm
hungry. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Well, let's just continue talking.
Okay,
Let's
right.
go to the
So we
next
got-
subject.
Right. So some things we're going to get to today. Of course, we're going to do a little bit of Reddit revenge.
All right. Yes.
But I don't think.
And
History's
mysteries
History's
of
mysteries.
this week.
And there's some interesting news developing as we speak, but I'm waiting for it to come to my desk. As you know, out there in the world of real liveness of the
This
together, yes. We have people out there on the streets bringing us our news in real time.
working hard for you.
So when we get it, we get it. We also, we may even see if we can cover some Yelp Help and all kinds of really cool things. But I feel like today is such an important day with everything that's going on in the world that I think we should start with History's Mysteries.
History's mysteries.
I think
okay.
that's where we need to. I think that's where we need to be at.
Well, let's be there.
Okay,
All right.
nipple-tastic.
Nipple-tastic. So today, or this week rather, History's Mysteries. In 1918, World War I, German fighter ace Baron Manfred von I'm going to blow this up. AKA the Baron was shot down and killed over France by Canadian pilot Arthur Roy Brown. Did you know?
I didn't know he was Canadian.
Well, the Red Baron's not. He was killed by a Canadian.
I know.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Did you know that the Red Baron was credited with over 80 air combat kills?
The Red Baron was?
The Red Baron.
He also is known for making a pretty shitty pizza.
Yeah. That's true. Did you know?
Blasphemy.
You like a Red
Maybe
Baron?
you guys weren't latchkey kids, but Red Baron was my buddy.
See,
You know what? Growing up, I did, in fact, enjoy some
Right?
Red Baron.
It's for kids. That's
I
the
was a
thing.
Totino's
It's like
guy.
Star Wars.
And then
I was a Totino's guy.
Totino's.
the Giornos rolled out, and then my life has never been the same. I'm just saying.
Do you like DiGiorno's?
With carbs.
Oh, man, of
it's like
course. What are you talking
decarbs
about? It's the
those.
next best
Bro,
thing delivery, bro.
Okay, hold
rising
on.
carbs.
Have you any
What?
of you ever been to
What?
Papa Murphy's?
Yeah, what?
It's
what
basically
happened?
it's DiGiorno that you have to go
Yes.
get your damn self.
It is though.
Fucking hate that, dude. Like you're gonna make me pay for my pizza, go down and pick up my pizza, and then cook my pizza? Come on, you can't do like one of those things.
You know what? It's really funny.
Like not one of those things.
It's really funny you bring that up because my girlfriend actually
Oh,
despises.
shit. I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
yeah,
learned
got
so
one.
much about you.
Yeah,
Shout out.
yeah,
Yeah, shout out.
Hey, little mama. So she actually despises Papa Murphy. If I brought home Papa Murphy, You know, because they got that cool little Valentine pizza.
Yeah.
With the little pepperonis and shit, and it's all in a heart.
Yeah.
If I brought that home, she would be pissed off.
I got kicked out of Papa Murphy's.
I believe that. Were you 86th?
Yes.
How were you there long enough to get kicked out of there?
That's true. How were you 86th?
It was in Auburn, California, and it involved my very drunk grandfather, who the teenage lady who was making the pizzas was in.
Did you hear the drawn out O?
You're like,
Oh.
yes, I did. There you go.
Okay, so there's a teenage lady behind the thing, making the pizzas. She had like her boyfriend or somebody up front. She was talking to him as she was making pizzas. And for some reason, my grandfather couldn't get through his head that a person can multitask, talk, and make a pizza at the same time.
Oh.
And he literally just went off on this poor little guy who's sitting there talking to his girlfriend, you know what I mean? And eventually she had to call the manager because my grandpa wouldn't stop and we had to leave.
Oh, your grandpa got
So
But
was
they
your
did give us-
grandpa
they did give
86?
us the they did give us the pizza. That's the weird part. And I wish they hadn't. You know what's funny about that? That same trip in Auburn, we went to a Taco Bell, but they did not have any wrappers. So they borrowed wrappers.
Like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg?
Yeah. So they borrowed them from the next closest spot, which was a Del Taco. So I'm not
You're
kidding
lying.
you. I'm not.
You are totally
I'm not
lying.
kidding you.
I've known you for too long. You're
My brother
lying.
and my sister can confirm this because they were with me. They literally gave us Taco Bell and Del Taco wrappers. I have had that.
Not even like GQ or McDonald's or something.
Straight up Del Taco wrappers.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was literally like,
That's free advertisement.
okay, and the Taco Bell was still the old brown Taco Bell. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
When they're like brown and yellow?
The teamwork, though. This is beautiful, though. This shows how an industry can work together.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
not for sure that's what's going on. Waz.
Come on, teamwork.
All right,
Maybe they-
Secretary's Day.
Yeah, Secretary's Day.
Now called Administrative Professionals Day,
Yeah, that's right. Finally.
Woo!
was
Pushing for that
celebrated
rebrand.
back in this week
Our mediocrity will be noticed.
Yes.
in 1952.
I'm an administrator. I'm not a secretary. Come on. Get off
Right.
it.
That's
You know.
very secretariist of you.
Yeah.
Gross.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Born in 1926.
I was
from
not.
London, England. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Not at all.
Queen
Wait, when?
Elizabeth II turns 93. Happy birthday.
Didn't she turn 93?
Listen, I'm not going to ask the woman. That's disrespectful, bro. And then plus
Thank
it's
you.
the fucking queen.
But I mean, didn't she turn 93 like last week?
I don't know. No. This
No?
week.
This week? Oh.
This week. History's mysteries of this week. Come on, bro.
Okay. Right. My bad.
That's the part you echo is of this week. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're working on it. It's,
Whatever. What can I say? She is the longest living and the longest reigning monarch in British history.
You know what? That's true because most monarch butterflies only live for like a week.
Oh, I feel like they made a movie about that. Prince.
Prince?
Died 57 years of age
Oh,
back in
shit.
2016 this week of an accidental overdose in his home in Massachusetts.
What are the odds of that? There's a queen and a prince in this.
Oh, I didn't even think about
And
that.
you know what I haven't done today? Taken a duke.
Prayed? Oh. Ah!
Hey-oh. Actually, I'm
R.I.P.
a little concerned. I think Dokalax is in my future
With OPP?
with a little OPP. I like to call it wiener water. That's
Like in New York or something?
no, like when I have to pee, I just say I gotta go make wiener water.
Oh.
I like it because it's alliteration.
Yeah,
Did you guys hear the fingerprints joke in Animaniacs?
it's been a long time, but I did love anime.
I kinda like
Animaniacs
DuckTales more.
Had a joke about the fingerprints.
Really?
Yeah, where like Dot mishears taking fingerprints. It's like, I thought you said fingerprints, and like Prince pops up.
Oh,
And it's They just leave it there. They don't explain like fingering or anything.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that's adult humor
Yes.
for a little kid show.
It's real.
Well, Weird Al is, we really like Weird Al Yankovic here in the station, right?
We do.
Well, yeah, the
So-
owner like knows him.
Well, that's kind of where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Did you know that Prince is just a handful of musicians to actually deny Weird Al permission to parody his music?
Really? I didn't know he did that.
It's true. And not only that, Weird Al claimed that Prince was the sole artist of about a half a dozen occasions to give just a flat no. Not any reason, just a flat no.
Just no.
Not going to happen.
Well, he was kind of an eccentric man when it came to his music.
Yeah, he was. If have you done any sort of? Did you watch Kevin Smith, A Night with Kevin Smith,
Yes.
where he actually discusses Prince?
That was amazing.
It's actually a shout out to my homie Kiwi. I watched it back in Missouri with Kiwi. We watched. I think there's at least two different kinds, right? There's A Night with Kevin Smith, and then there's another one that came out.
Does he like kiwi?
It's just
You get
I think
kiwi
it's-
to eat kiwi?
It's
You don't
it's
get a
a
name
nickname.
like Kiwi
It's a-
without liking Kiwi.
Right?
That's Kiwi. Do you actually like kiwi? Hit me up. Let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we watched it, and they actually discussed. Kevin Smith talked about how Prince was actually kind of a difficult person.
Yeah.
Made him wait, and he wasn't allowed to look at Prince or actually talk to Prince. He had somebody to do that for him.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
So yeah,
That is a pretty interesting. Oh, also, I want to say because we have decided to not play music on our show, you can now listen to us live on the video stream,
it's true.
which means you could just click on the video stream and ta-da!
RadioVegas.rocks, all one word, searching on YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah. YouTube, Twitch, RadioVegas.rocks.
One word.
RadioVegas.rocks.
I'm sorry,
one word.
Radio Vegas Rocks. You don't put the dot
no
in
dot.
YouTube. Sorry. Radio Vegas Rocks, all one word, and will pop right up in YouTube, right into your lap.
Nice.
Right into your
We'll
lap.
pop right into your lap.
I'm not going to. It depends on age.
I have a bad
I
back.
will.
Germany was the first military to use poisonous gas.
Is this a true or a false thing?
This is true.
Oh, we're not supposed to say whether it was true or false?
It was back in 1915 during World War One.
And what did they do? They used mustard?
Actually, that was a question I was going to ask you.
What?
It wasn't mustard.
Was it No. Sarin gas? What do they call it?
No, it wasn't. Germans fired more than 150 tons of chlorine gas
Oh, chlorine. Yeah.
against
yeah.
two French divisions in Belgium, obviously causing major devastation.
So I don't understand that because all they were really trying to do was balance the
Clean the
pH
pool.
levels in the pools.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows that.
That's all they were trying to do.
That's it. That's it. That's all they're trying to do. And people get all panties in a bunch. It's ridiculous.
Hashtag
Who would
space
have?
is fake.
Who would have imagined?
Ugh. We hate that they're trying to clean our pools. Let's shoot down the Red Baron. You know? Ridiculous.
Assholes. All right, here we go. In 1981, more than $3.3 million was stolen from the First National Bank of Arizona, Bank of Arizona in Tucson, in the then largest U.S. bank robbery in U.S. history. $3.3 million stolen this week.
Okay, let's talk about that really quick.
Tucson or Tucson?
How
Tucson.
on earth did Tucson, Arizona?
Get $3.3 million?
Yes! Right?
Yeah, they stole it from Phoenix.
They stole it from Vegas. Yeah, they must have.
Who knows?
$3.3 million in a bank in Tucson?
Yeah, the First National Bank of Arizona in Tucson.
How do I breathe without you?
Could you imagine 3.3? Like, what would you do? What would you do with $3.3 million? I mean, I'm not saying that we have to steal it.
Right.
But, like, let's say that
If I happen
Mad
to come-
Mike and the Hank just, I don't know, we're in Vegas and we just trip and fall accidentally
Oh,
over
that's easy.
$3.3 million.
I would create a clothing line for ostriches.
No shit.
Yeah, I don't. That no hesitation.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. I feel like there's a huge fashion line there that I
kind
think
of feel like you're passing up like an opportunity for bunnies, considering that you guys just adopted two bunnies. I feel like that maybe should be your focus.
But the issue is, ostrich clothes won't fit on a bunny.
Mm.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
big,
Okay.
That's major.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. That's my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now for bunnies, what I would like to do is I would like to create a pajama thing that looks like a hot dog bun.
Oh, that makes perfect
Oh,
sense.
bunny.
So you
Yeah.
can have hot dog bunnies.
Yeah, that makes
Right?
sense.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what? We shouldn't be talking about that on air because somebody
Somebody's gonna steal our idea.
listeners are probably jerks.
They probably have notepads.
And yeah, they got notepads.
Someone's
You
gonna
know
buy
that they're
the URL.
watching us.
Yeah.
So
They're probably
they're
marking it down with a Sharpie.
yeah. Don't be like that. We need money, folks. Don't be like that.
Yeah, specifically a Sharpie, a brown Sharpie.
Yeah, brown Sharpie, because that's how shitty it is.
Yeah.
Born in 1937 from Neptune City, New Jersey. Happy birthday, Jack Nicholson, you 82-year-old bastard, you.
Wait a minute. He's from Neptune?
Neptune City.
That makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
Wait, Neptune?
And he did do the DC movie. He was the first original Joker.
Yeah, Nack Jickelson?
That's him. That's him.
Yeah.
The Tim Burton Joker, might I add.
That's true. Okay, yeah. And we'll get into that here in a second.
Okay.
Yep. We'll get into that here in a second.
You know, $3.3 million.
Yeah.
What if you didn't have $3.3 million? What?
I don't.
What if...
So that's pretty easy.
What if you didn't?
Okay. You got me. All right. Let's say we all like to drive cars, right? Do you like to drive?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's say it's not $3.3 million. Let's say I give you...
$33?
No.
I'd buy gas.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Because
How
Vegas,
much?
you're not even going to fill up your whole tank.
Give me a price.
$200,000
For gas? That's too much.
for a ride. I'm going to give you $200,000 just for a car.
Oh.
What are you going to buy? Say it now. Do it.
I would say the AMG GT.
Good call.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Mercedes Benz,
Why?
I think that's a...
Tell
I
me.
just think it's classy as F.
Okay.
It really is. And, 500 horsepower. It looks cool. Got a cool profile. It's still
Okay.
a good ride.
We actually saw one last week, right?
We did. Yeah, we saw one. It looks so freaking nice. Just definitely one of those high-end Mercedes.
Yeah.
Is probably where I'd go. Now, I know you're probably more of an Audi guy.
Oh, dude, I won't say it.
But
yes, I am. I am
I'm an
totally
innie.
an R8 guy. I love the R8. I don't even like Iron Man, but you know what? That's the only thing that makes Tony Stark cool.
What about you,
Is the
Ross?
R8.
I'm saying it might have to be entry level, but I'm gonna go for McLaren because
Oh.
I mean that
Oh,
resale.
okay.
That would be a
you get a museum
entry
car
level.
then.
That's
you
true.
gotta get on a waiting list, but
Yeah.
that or if you get a Tesla now.
No.
Check it
No.
out.
200,000. I'm going to give you $200,000, Waz.
Hear me out. I get 2 Teslas then. Fuck it. Here's the thing. But hear me out.
Okay.
Because I mean,
okay.
the new ones.
Only
if you
drive
get
one at a
now-
time.
Have you seen the new computer they're throwing in it? So Tesla's got their own chip now, and they're throwing 2 of them redundantly in the new cars. And if you have an existing car, they can slap them in your existing car. There's like a place to put it behind the glove box.
Huh.
And with these new
no
chips,
kidding, huh?
full self-driving is going to be possible. Like all the way self-driving. No LiDAR to brake. Everyone else's self-driving has this LiDAR bullshit, spinning mirrors and shit to brake. You don't want you don't want your record player in your car? No. And that's what this LiDAR baloney is. Tesla's doing it with all like radar, sonar, extra cameras.
All
It's
the
handled.
R's.
All the R's.
Probably have a pirate on there, too.
But no lasers. It's the one time when I'm like, get the lasers out of here. Tesla's got it going on. Like they're showing off just arms folded driving across the country, you
Wow.
guys.
You know what? If I was the marketing director for Tesla, I would introduce a thing where you have to go into like a mud pit with a Tesla and wrangle it. I would call it Wrestle a Tesla.
Model X, baby, wrestle it.
Yeah.
Wrestle a Tesla sounds lovely. Like that
Right?
flows nicely.
That also sounds like it could be the name of a band, like in high school. Wrestle a Tesla. You know?
Or you got to ride.
I'm on fire!
Or you got to ride the Tesla that's in space all the way back home.
That's that fire sound.
That's it right there.
Fire.
I'm on fire!
I don't even know where I left off. Jack Nicholson.
Nobody cares. No, actually, we do care. Continue.
Yeah. Okay. This one.
That was feelings of hurt.
This one's kind of cool. This one would be for your wife. All right,
Okay.
here we go.
Uh-oh.
In 1994, Denmark made the largest lollipop weighing 3,011 pounds. That's not necessarily the coolest part. That was of this week, of course. Just
You
because
make it, then mark it.
hell yeah.
Pun.
So-
You need a pun button.
I do need a pun button. I don't have
Upper
one.
left. Upper left. All the way
Upper-
up. That. No, upper
Left.
left. There you go.
The other left.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
That's that money pun.
Money pun.
So I got kind of bored and I was like, has anybody done anything with a lollipop since
There's been a lot of
1994?
stuff done with a lollipop, buddy, and a lot of it you probably shouldn't have kids watch.
Well, fortunately, dun. You know what? Just to let all of our listeners and viewers know, prostitution is in fact illegal in Clark County, which is Las Vegas, and Washoe County, which is Reno. It's actually legal in every other county in the state of
Vegas.
Nevada.
Yeah.
You just go west from
Yeah.
here for like
It doesn't really matter. Just
Get
leave.
your hump at Pahrump.
boom.
That's a fact. And your herps. Okay, so I was
No, that's
curious.
at Coachella.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
We have the
Everybody's
cleanest brothels here. How dare you?
Right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they got to get state tested and everything else. We have clean whores here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have clean whores. Coachella, not so much.
Coachella.
No.
Apparently, Coachella had a breakout of herpes.
You don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want that. Anyway, what I was going to say is I was curious if anybody had done anything special with any kind of lollipops since 1994. And in
Comment
fact,
below.
Still.
Answer in the comments below. Seriously.
and in fact, there was. In 2012, C's Candy decided to one up, and they got a lollipop that weighs 7,003 pounds.
7,003 pounds?
That's a big fucking lollipop.
It's not a one-person
But
lollipop.
is it? Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's not personal use.
is it like a lifetime lollipop?
That is not personal use lollipop.
personal use lollipop. Yeah. Not. Yeah, and not for resale.
Do you buy that like for your office? Like you put it in its own room and
sale.
office people just take turns licking it?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you like? What do you do?
You know what
and
I
it's
would do?
C's Candy because you know it's good
I
quality.
put it in a gym locker room.
No, it's
You know,
C's Candy.
As
You don't
kids
ruin
leave,
that.
you know, to go play football. You know how they usually like hit the top of the board or something. Lick the lollipop, kids,
I don't know, man.
because that's not creepy, right? That's not creepy.
You're laughing over it. It's even creepy.
I know.
Put your hand on my staff and say my name.
Put your hand on my staff and say my name. God, I cannot believe that.
This is movie quote of the year.
That really is. I will never forget that as long as I live.
That's from Shazam. That's nothing
That is
that
honest to God from
Mad
Shazam.
Mike or the Hank came up with. That is some nasty shit DC came up
Watch
with.
Shazam and seriously see if it does not blow your mind. I couldn't believe he said that.
In
Continue.
1184 BC, the Greeks entered Troy using the Trojan horse. And we all know what happened.
Oh, is that where the condoms came from?
Troy fell. Yeah, it's
On
true.
my pole. Wait, no, what are we talking about? Are you talking about like literally?
Literally, the pole fell. No,
What?
1184 BC,
Yeah.
the Greeks
Yeah.
entered Troy
How many
by
Greeks?
means of the Trojan horse.
Like the
Let's just go on to 1898, the Spanish-American War, where Spain declared war on the U.S. after rejecting the ultimatum to withdraw from Cuba. The war lasted just under 4 months. Do you know what it was about?
Troy.
No.
Oh.
Relevant answer.
What was it
Cuban
about?
independence.
Independence.
And then sometime later, we had problems with Fidel Castro.
Who's
and
that?
in 1962, Massachusetts Institute of Technology sent a TV signal by communication satellite for the first time from California to Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's a satellite sound.
Signal was weak and inconsistent, but they could see the letters MIT and hear the pre-recorded voice messages. Pretty cool.
Are you talking about the first cell phone?
No.
Oh.
Oh, God, Mike. Oh. So last night we went to go see Endgame, yeah?
Did we?
Yes, we did.
We did.
And it was effing great.
It was.
It was great.
And I won money on the Spy versus Spy machine.
Does anybody remember Spy versus Spy? Was Spy?
I mean, in the old Mad magazine.
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Print, yeah.
And
Okay.
there was a Spy versus Spy slot machine. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I put some money in and I won.
Like $10, $20, and the guy walks home with like $180.
You too can win joining Las Vegas for your tourism needs and paying our income tax.
Yeah, it's
But
totally
that
cool.
was cool because I bought $250 worth of
Merch.
Avengers merchandise from the actual movie theater.
It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun to
'Cause-
go to the movie theater and have 20 bags and then take them back to the car and then come back to the theater.
Yeah, we got there early. Just
You think I'm kidding, Waz? We have pictures.
I'm disappointed we don't have the gauntlet today.
I know.
I know.
I should have brought it.
You
I was
guys-
disappointed that we didn't take it to Endgame.
You can see the
Right.
gauntlet on the YouTube channel for Two Clueless Dudes really soon. That's going to be up like within 48 hours for sure.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazeballs.
If you heard the gauntlet, you'll see the gauntlet. Get ready.
It's the shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. We need to put batteries in it, just like a good vibrator.
Yeah. Personal
so
massager.
we were. Oh
Jesus.
yeah. My fault. We don't necessarily call it a vibrator.
No.
It's not to be assumed as a vibrator.
Personal massager.
So
As my wife
before we
would
went
say.
to go see Endgame,
Yeah.
we sat in a sports book at the
Yes, we
Santa
did.
Fe station.
We did.
And
Got the most
we were
watered-down drinks.
watching. Yeah, we got some pretty shitty drinks actually. It's okay. They're in it for the money. I
Yeah.
get it. But we were discussing horse racing.
Right.
All right.
Yes.
I want to. Let me read this, and then we'll come back to that.
Okay.
In 1981, Bill Shoemaker won his 8,000th race, 2,000 more than any other jockey. My point is, who gives a shit? Like really?
See, it would have been cooler if he had made 8,000 pairs of shoes, living up to his namesake.
But like you're riding on the back of a horse. Like who cares?
See, riding. Okay, are you talking about
Like-
the guy just? No, because the ones we were watching, these fucks were so lazy, they didn't even get on the horse.
Yeah, they were riding on a cart behind the horse.
Behind the horse.
Yeah.
Like you can't even get on the horse, dude.
Yeah, you're pretty lazy.
Like, come on.
Could you imagine if the horse farted?
What
Or
if
if it blew a
what if
little
it
bit,
shit on
like
you?
what if it wasn't a good poop? Like what if it was one of those
Liquidy
'cause
straw
you know
poops.
how like when you're nervous, like what if it's your first race horse?
Yeah.
Like it's your first time you done it kind of thing. So you got that nervousness in your belly.
What
You
if
got
it-
them bubble guts.
What if it's running and peeing at the same time and it just showers you?
But that's my point. Like, do you want to be the guy that's wearing that shower of poo?
What?
or pee. It
you
could
not-
be like a goldeny, showery horse pee.
What?
Horse wiener water.
I'm just wondering because I mean,
But I'm just
like,
saying, like,
the whole thing is
how could you
I
be so
can't-
lazy you can't even get on the horse?
Right, but I can't. I just can't envision. Would you want to be rode around a damn track? Why? Why is this even a sport? Seriously, why is this even a sport?
and there's
you
always
get
that-
you get ridden around the track for 2 times.
And there's that truck that lines them up.
Unless she's hot, then it's cool.
There's a truck that lines
You
them
know
up,
what I'm saying?
and then the second they say go,
Then
the
it drives
truck,
off.
and the truck
You know,
always wins.
I was gonna say that's
Truck
who
always
that's
wins.
who you should bet on.
The truck.
white truck.
Is this a commercial for NASCAR?
No,
Should be.
no.
I
You know
like
what?
motorsports.
See, at least the NASCAR things can like crash, but you
Yeah.
never see like a horse blow a tire.
Yeah,
When horses fall down, you feel really bad. It's
You
like
do.
not funny.
Right, exactly.
right. So why is it okay for people to ride on the back of one?
And then when
They
the
don't usually fall down.
and then if they
Maybe they should
fall,
start.
and like the jockey goes flying off, he's only like 3 feet tall, so he goes like basically into orbit.
Yeah,
and that's,
totally.
That's kind of funny, but
Oh, that's definitely funny.
you know
And
it's gonna hurt when he comes down.
But there's
that's
no
not your
fire.
that's not your
But
problem though.
there's no
The
fire.
horses
That's
never
not your
catch on
problem.
fire. That's a significant problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes they jockeys probably do, especially if you're right in the back. They probably do have issues with horses' manifolds.
Yeah.
Those manifolds, the
I-
many folds.
I personally,
Manifolds.
I don't think it's a sport.
Yeah.
You guys, if that's conclusive, I hate to say that it's different to pay some bills. You know what I'm saying? With that commercial,
I think so.
that commercial touch.
I think we need to do some commercials.
Touch some commercials.
All right,
Folks,
touch it.
We're gonna go ahead and do some commercials right now, just
Ah.
so we could kind of rep.
Keep
our
the lights
sponsors,
on. We need to keep the lights on.
And if you know anybody that's willing to donate $3.3 million to us, please let us know. We would gladly pay.
Take your money.
Hey realtors, are you looking for a new or unique way to sell that house or property? Bouncing Tiger Studios comes from creator Blaine Childer. How about an idea that you have for a new car or travel commercial? Maybe you're working on a movie that just needs some amazing aerial shots. With Bouncing Tiger Studios, you can get those breathtaking aerials along with some elegant edits with superb direction for that movie, commercial, or real estate property that you're trying to sell. If you can imagine it, they can elevate your production. Shot in 4K. Bouncing Tiger Studios lets you create with limitless possibilities. Bouncing Tiger Studios, they're just getting started. For more information, visit them online at bouncingtigerstudios.co or visit them on Facebook.
Let's get naked! Because they
I
make
like
good
it.
pizza.
Nudity is valuable.
And nudity is valuable.
Hey Mario, thanks for hanging out.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Who are we waiting on again?
Dan.
Oh, really? So we can hear him talk about getting naked again?
Guys, you wouldn't believe the amazing weekend I had this weekend.
You got naked.
Yeah, I went out on this date with this chick. All of a sudden, we went to the movies, and then all of a sudden, guess what?
You got naked.
Yeah, and then the next day, look at the French braid in my hair. I went to my niece's birthday party, and guess what happened after that?
You got naked?
Yeah, and then oddly enough, the next day I was playing bridge with my mom and her friends, and then right after that, guess what happened?
You got naked.
Yeah, hey, how did you guys know this? You know what, tell you the truth, I'm actually kind of feeling hungry right now. What do you guys say we get naked?
Why do you want to get naked to eat?
Again.
Oh, that's so weird.
Who said anything about getting naked? I want to get pizza.
Visit nakedcitylv.com for the location nearest you.
Please wear pants.
Be sure to get your mix of music. Listen to us with the Radio Vegas.rockoff app available at the App Store. And check out our VIP card. Interact with us at our shows. Plus, podcasts. It's all available on Radio Vegas.rocks app. Be sure to get your mix of music. Listen to us with the Radio Vegas.rocks app available at the App Store. And check out our VIP card. Interact with us in our chat room and scheduling of our Radio Vegas.rocks shows. Plus, podcasts. It's all available on Radio Vegas.rocks app.
Damn, that was like, I was grooving.
Yeah.
That was grooving. We had to play it twice, but that's all right. That's good. I don't mind.
Yeah, producer fail. If you've never used Ableton before, there's a warp button. Oh.
Everybody's like, where did you go? Hey, oh!
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, you guys missed the host pointing at the camera like, hey, you can't see us.
But I can see you. So, welcome back.
Welcome back, folks.
So I just got a couple more, and then we'll get out of here as far as this segment. Boston's newsletters, first successful newspaper in U.S. format. Do you know when it was published?
1912.
No.
1913.
No.
1914.
1704.
I was going to work my way to it.
You were going
But
the wrong way.
You interrupted me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Hubble telescope was placed into orbit by NASA's Space Shuttle Discovery back in 1990 of this week.
Hubble went in 1990?
Back in 1990, still giving us beautiful shots to this day.
Well, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's true.
I thought it was like in the 60s. No, that was the Voyager, right?
No, that was Woodstock.
Voyager recently.
That was
left
actually
the solar
Star Trek,
system.
and it was a really good show.
Yeah, it did,
There's
right?
two Voyagers. They both recently died after leaving the solar system, but they began in the 70s.
Wow, sorry, in the 70s. It took them that long to leave our solar system and then promptly died.
Yeah, I'm a big Voyager fan. They
Yeah.
died really slowly, and they lasted like a decades longer than they were built to.
That's pretty cool.
What's cooler, is they had plans for them if they kept lasting. Like, oh, good, we have more stuff for you to do.
Wow.
So we didn't waste them. We actually discovered the boundary layer on the outside of the solar system where the solar wind from the sun ends, and I forget what it's called, but the like wind of like super
Change?
not dense
Scorpions?
The winds of change talked about by Fleetwood Mac are actually flowing outside. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it. That's it.
Thanks, Stevie Nicks. She predicted it all.
She knew.
So smart.
So smart.
1986,
Yes.
the world's worst nuclear disaster. The fourth reactor at Chernobyl nuclear power station in USSR exploded. 31 died, and the radioactive contamination reached much of the Western Europe. Yeah.
I turn green outside Chernobyl. Isn't that the song?
And a lot of really cool movies have been
Sure.
made
Yeah, sure.
regarding that.
Yeah, actually, I'm okay. I'm obsessed with Chernobyl.
Are you
I don't know
really?
if yeah, I love everything
So
that had
you-
happened there. Did you
you
know
like
after the incident,
death?
Are you
The
going to talk about the
trees?
Suicide Squad? Oh, go on.
the trees glowed in the dark.
Wow.
Yeah, glowed
Interesting.
in the dark, bro. That's nuts. And even to this day, if you're on the street, you're okay. But if you go off the street, like into a house, you could die because
Yeah.
the radiation levels are still insanely high there.
I have watched Viceland did a something on Chernobyl, and they actually had gamma readings, and they were supposed to be safe. And when they went, apparently it was like 3 or 4 or 5 times the safe level.
Safe levels, right?
So
And
they
there's-
still dumb enough they went out to check it out, but
And there are no survivors from the people that were first responders to Chernobyl.
Yeah, there was a Suicide Squad of 3 guys that went and rescued a bunch of people. It's a,
Yeah.
a cool story if you check out the infographics show on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, Chernobyl was quite a, and the whole town,
Quite an incident.
Like
It
there's
was
still
terrible.
like clothes hanging from pins, because people they just left, bro.
up and going.
They just left.
Well, this one's a little bit better, and it's the final one. Back in 1941, a tradition began. The first organ was played at a baseball stadium.
Put your organ into my pocket, son.
Do you know what baseball stadium that was?
Wrigley Field.
Yes, it was. Give yourself a
There you go. Do the one just below it.
Oh. There it is.
We're learning and growing together.
I kept hitting the ding button,
Yeah, I know that feeling.
but I'm a ding bat.
I know that feeling. All right, that's it.
There's a lot of winning right there.
A lot of winning.
That's what we are. We're winners.
Winners. Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're
We
just
are
gonna
winning.
we're gonna jump right into this, folks.
All right, do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks.
Oh my gosh.
Last week, I told you about the hazards of beaches.
Yes, you did. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Well, it's time for me to continue your education.
Oh,
All those people out there in internet world,
inform them.
in the real stream of the real live time stream
Get strummed.
of streaming.
Get strummed.
I don't fucking know.
Folks,
I love it.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why you should never go to the circus. Folks, and I'm going to tell you why.
But I want to go.
I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't. Okay. Number one.
Okay.
Okay. Years of actual research have shown that most children who attend the circus are 10 times, this is what's nuts, 10 times more likely to have dolphin-related paraphernalia surgically removed from their anus
Get out of here.
by the age of 32.
Do you think that's because of all the times that the dolphins?
It's the way
I don't know.
dolphins are shaped.
But
and
it's scientific
dolphins-
facts,
Oh.
folks. It's scientific facts.
You can't argue that.
You
I
can't.
mean, science is science. You can't.
Well, of all animals,
2
they're
plus 2 is
very-
4. Everybody knows that.
Few animals are more shaped like they should go into the body.
Yeah, that's what it is. What do they call it? A porpoise orifice?
Oh,
Yes.
Folks,
That's your takeaway right there.
That's-
If you enjoyed one thing in the show, take
That-
away porpoise orifice.
that's it. Take that away. Folks, circuses are responsible for 70%. Let that number sink in. 70% of all goat-related human deaths.
is this true?
Can you imagine that? Just minding your own business at a circus when, bam, stabbed by a goat.
Damn.
Why? Because he wanted to eat your socks.
No kidding.
Goats love socks.
Oh, I bet that's true because goats like to eat just about anything.
But I know what you're thinking.
Oh.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah?
You're thinking, what if I don't wear socks? I'll be safe, right? No! No! Okay? Goats hate it when you don't wear socks. They hate it. And they may kill you for that reason alone.
Damn.
It's facts, people. I'm just
power. This is
I'm just
passion.
dropping knowledge right
This is
now.
passion right now.
Yeah. 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 This is serious.
I'm dropping knowledge. Folks, okay. Number 3. And this one, I think, goes almost without saying. I shouldn't even really need to tell you about this. You should already know this one. Scary alcoholic clowns named Vincenzo. Oh, they're always named Vincenzo, okay?
Damn right they are.
And you know what?
That's a fact. That is a fact.
He smells of liquor and regrets, okay? The only balloon animal he can make is a hot dog without the bun.
How, you ask?
He probably drives a Suzuki that's got trash bags for a side window, you know, and a bumper sticker that says, "My other ride is your mom." Okay? Vincenzo, you can perv.
Sorry, Suzuki owners.
Yeah, if you own a Suzuki,
Not our problem.
please
Yeah,
don't.
not a problem.
Yeah, please don't.
Disclaimer.
Number 4. Disclaimer. Number 4. Porta potties that are so old and nasty that even bums are like, I'm good. I'll just shit in this Cracker Jack box after I make sure there's no decoder ring inside.
Makes sense.
And there never is. It's always one of those goddamn peel-on tattoos. Always. Open a Cracker Jack box right now. If you have one at home, open it up right now, and I guarantee you'll get a peel-on tattoo. It's fucking ridiculous,
That's
man.
all that's left in there. There's no good toys in there
Yeah.
anymore. It's all
Remember when
flat
we were
things.
kids?
Right?
Yeah.
Remember when we were
You
kids?
get
Cracker
chunks
Jacks
of
actually
metal.
meant shit.
Give me
Plastic.
something that I can choke on.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. You could choke on everything. It was so great.
Yeah. It was all
miss
chokeable,
it.
possibly lead-filled.
Oh,
They were
definitely
amazing.
lead-filled and not from China.
Okay, next. Here's another good reason why not to go to the circus, folks. It's a waste of money. Okay? You're going to pay all this cash.
Yep.
Why? To watch an elephant jump through a ring of fire?
Yep.
I can
Yep.
do that.
Okay.
I can do that. Shit. You're going to pay money to watch a grown-ass man flail around on a swing set, basically. Meet me at the playground, fool, and watch me flail around for free. Okay?
Or for $5.
Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money.
I'd toss a $5 at you for that.
Yeah, right? That's probably all it's worth. Not the $29.95 that you have to pay plus the price of peanuts. Nobody fucking likes peanuts, bro. Nobody likes to peel their own goddamn peanuts.
Peanuts are over.
Anybody that was like, "Oh, I like to buy a package of peanuts," is absolute
Liar.
bullshit. Yeah, they're probably secretly cannibals.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm serious. Next, and this is very important, folks, especially after we just talked about Chernobyl.
Okay.
Nuclear attacks.
Yes.
Okay. Being in the circus is the worst place for a nuclear attack.
I could
Where they
see
usually
that.
happen.
Yeah,
You
I
think
could
that
see
flimsy tent is going to shelter you?
No. No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Not a chance.
Nope.
You think the corpses of clowns and elephants will protect you from radioactive fallout?
They never do.
Well,
No.
actually, maybe. No.
All right.
Clown skin is renowned for its ability to insulate. It's a favored material of electricians.
Huh.
Yeah.
So do you have to do
a
like
very
the whole
uncommonly known
Star
fact.
Wars lightsaber, cut it open and get inside thing?
Well, I mean, there's a whole process. You probably want to take it to a tanner.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a whole process.
so common
preparation.
sense. My fault. My
Last but not least, folks. Last but not least.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody.
All right.
I mean, nobody
No.
wants to go see a lady with a beard. Okay.
Ooh, good call.
That's basically just a tranny.
I don't know if you've seen a lot. Maybe it's time. Maybe you got to switch it up like that. Maybe it's all that's left for you.
They're more common than you just go to
That's
any
true.
gay
You could
bar.
just go to any
don't
any
need to go to
property
circus.
on the strip or
Men don't
downtown.
grow- Have you seen a real woman's beard though? A really feminine beard. The hair
Yeah.
is thinner. It's like denser curls. Like a real womanly beard is different than any beard you can get from a man, even if he's chock full of
Well,
estrogen.
no, because you could just pluck every other hair. That'll thin your beard.
Well, you got to see the size of the curls. Have you really seen a woman's facial hair, like when it really gets thorough? There's these tight curls.
Like,
There's something
like
there.
the curls
I'm
that are
saying-
like betwixt their nithers.
I'm talking about feminine curls. You know, feminine facial hair.
Feminine curls.
When you see like a really girly female facial hair, you can get into that. It's different.
that is true.
You just try it. Don't knock it till you tried it.
Yeah.
Don't to kiss a lady's hairy mouth, and you'll see.
Because you know what? That would be the only reason to go.
There's got to be a kissing booth. What
Yeah.
kind of circus is this?
A hairy woman kissing booth.
Yeah. Well, face hair on a woman when it's like feminine face hair, it's part
No.
of the whole girl package.
Sure, sure.
It's like the girly beard, and you feel like, well, this is the beard of a woman,
So that means that you want like the 70s bush too.
but on the face of the woman.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
He's into that. He digs it. He digs it.
Just leave it on the table. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, here, you were the one that said that we should climb into a dead clown to protect ourselves from radiation.
I asked.
Like kill and gut a clown and climb inside its corpse.
I asked if that was what we were supposed to do.
Well, apparently
It's recommendable.
that's controversial.
It is. It is very controversial.
Well, this world is controversial.
This whole world is.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
We've got
This
it.
whole damn thing is controversial.
Come here, stay here, pay our income tax.
This whole, right. Exactly. Well, folks, now you know why you should not go to a circus.
Never go to a
It's
circus.
And you are so welcome. You know, no need to, say anything to me. No need to. No, guys.
Stop it. Stop
Seriously.
it.
It's okay.
It was
Thank
for
you.
your benefit. It was for your God.
Thank you
Goodness.
so much.
Mike, look at you.
I know. I even farted. And
Stop.
it is
Yeah,
gross.
it fucking stinks.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Taco Bell farts.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
It's a gift that keeps
really
giving.
bad.
Yes, that might be the right.
It's like I feel like you should leave.
Yeah,
I feel like you should.
that might be the perfect note to mention a couple more sponsors.
I
Yeah.
think so.
You know what? Let's go with Dude Wipes.
You know what? We don't have dude wipes. We're not
Is there
doing
not
dude wipes.
a loose dude wipe on the
Oh, there
cube?
is actually. I will do.
Splash it in
let's-
there. Splash
Yeah.
in a little dude wipe.
Is
Yeah.
your butt a crudely built birdhouse?
Is
No.
your ass?
Then why are you sanding it with toilet paper? Dude wipes have aloe vera to protect your sensitive side. See? Sensitive.
Come on, dude, take it to the hole.
So in front of you is one of our sponsors today, our new sponsor, Brothers Pizza.
Oh man, I'm salivating.
I told you
over
to
here.
wait until we started so that everybody can hear
Okay.
how amazing this pizza is because it has that nice crunch to it.
Man, here we go. Hold on.
See?
Good ham pepperoni.
It's good, right?
Hang on. Oh my god.
Brothers Pizza, home of the 30-inch pie.
Woo, buddy, that is some good pizza.
Yeah.
30 inches or not.
7575 South Rainbow Boulevard.
And that's not even far from here. 7570 South Rainbow.
7570
Yeah,
South
so
Rainbow.
go to South Rainbow.
There's also garlic balls.
Oh, garlic.
So you got to check them out. They're fantastic. They are a new sponsor with RadioVegas.rock. It's good pizza, good pie. They're open late, Monday through Thursday. They are open until 1. Friday and Saturday open until 3. Tuesday, wing day, 50-cent wings, in-house only. 7575 South Rainbow Boulevard. Brothers Pizza,
7570.
South.
Hey, have you guys ever heard about HempWorks? I have. It's the highest quality hemp-derived CBD oil you can get. They have 11 incredible hemp-derived CBD products in the HempWorks brand. The products consist of 6 tinctures, 3 topicals, and 2 pet products, which all utilize CO2 extracted hemp oil grown in Kentucky. That's the good stuff. There's a 60-day money-back guarantee, so it's totally risk-free. If you don't like it, money back guaranteed. Contact Heather B. Centers on Facebook or happyhealthyfamily5@gmail.com and get your HempWorks CBD oil today.
All right, welcome back to Two Clueless Dudes. Mike, I got a story for you.
Okay.
This is this is for all my expecting.
Behold.
No.
Extra intro,
See,
sorry.
Story time.
You like the hype? You like the hype, man?
but I mean, you make it sound like I'm gonna kill somebody.
Your
Like
story's got to be good now.
that's not what this is. This is a story for expecting
Your
parents.
story's got to live up to all
I'm
that.
hoping
now.
this doesn't have anything to do with clown murder at this point.
I want to inform expecting parents that they can buy a speaker.
About what?
Speaker?
A speaker for what? Like to talk
A
to
speaker
somebody?
for their child.
Like by Kicker Audio, like the
Ooh,
bullfrog?
yeah.
No.
Bullfrog.
However,
Kicker versus
Kicker
Audio.
Audio is a fantastic sponsor of ours, but they do not offer this particular
Product.
device. This is a device for expecting parents. This is a device that should make your baby just a little bit
Wait a
smarter.
minute, like for kids that are expecting their parents like home?
No, this is for parents that are expecting a new baby child.
Oh. Oh, all right.
Let me just read this
They're like
to
in
you.
a car or
Let me
something?
let me just find out if maybe this is something that you're interested in.
Okay. That might
This
be.
this is the title. You can buy speakers for your vagina.
I don't have one though. Damn, I'd have to buy speakers
No,
and then have to buy a vagina.
Listen. I got you. This is for you. I got it. Listen. All right. Check me out. It's like the ultimate love child of Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop and Apple AirPods. An intervaginal speaker designed to blast your unborn child with music.
Love it.
For only $150, you can purchase your very own baby pod, a small speaker that can be plugged into any music playing device of your choice and inserted into the vagina to gently play your favorite tunes into the womb. It also features
Wow. I finally have a reason to buy a Zune.
I know I want to.
it
Look at
also
that Zoom.
features earphones that hang out the vagina so mothers and fathers can listen along too.
So, oh my God, it turns the vagina into like a seashell.
Oh no.
Like
I can hear the ocean.
yeah, kind of.
Billy Ocean.
Well,
Just storing stuff in there.
some recommended artists include Sonic Youth, Childish Gambino, and any other artist name you can squeeze into a baby pun. Music activates language and communication stimulates centers,
Wow.
inducing a response of vocal movements. Babies learn to talk sticking out their tongues, the Spanish company claims in a website. I'm just curious why, like, can you not do like Bluetooth? Like, why do you have to have like,
Why does the wire have to?
why
come
do you
out?
have to have wires?
Yeah, why is it gotta be wired?
Because I mean, like, do you?
What if it's shorts?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
It's hard to
Hold on.
waterproof something when there's jacks on it too.
yeah, I mean, like, I would think Bluetooth would be like a better option.
Yeah, wireless
or,
charging.
Or maybe like depending on like how well. I mean, I'm assuming that like if you're having a child with somebody, like you could get like close and maybe like you would just listen to the music. Like, why would you need to listen to
And if you could
earphones?
get the jacks off, he probably wouldn't have been in this position to begin with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Get them jacks off of there.
So, if you're interested, only $150 will get you your very own baby pod.
I'd wait for the next version.
For $150?
For,
I want 2.0.
Listen.
I want the baby pod nano.
Yeah.
I got to be
You
honest.
don't want to work for that.
Like I want generation 1. It's like Apple. I mean, you're cooler when you're the first person to have it.
So cool. Yeah, this is really
And
good.
for any of our viewers that have the baby pod, let us know. Let us know how you like it. Let
What
us
does it smell like?
What's it smell like? What's
please-
what's your favorite tunes?
Please no videos of you jamming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And unless you're really hot and my girlfriend says it's okay.
Yeah.
Ear to the clam, listen to the sea.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like
I
we
like
should-
where you went with that. That's
I feel like we
that's pretty
could
good.
Get one of those and like test it out on like a roast beef sandwich.
Oh, totally.
Test it. Yeah, you know how I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
You
Totally,
got
totally.
extra folds. You're in the club.
Yeah.
That's it. That was a pretty good story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought that was
totally.
that was pretty legit.
You approve.
I just, you know what? I
we're
just,
diving deep
I'm
down.
just so glad that technology actually cares about families. You know what I mean? Like that's really good looking out. And the thought of, you know, teaching, you know, the whole music thing with your children, building and growing inside the womb and listening to music. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
My hat's off to you guys.
So, folks, incredible news is just coming to my desk. This is
Breaking.
wow. Just the story is I almost can't even believe it.
A scoop.
Clarksville, Tennessee, folks. Everything good happens in Tennessee. Police say a man who was caught urinating while in a Clarksville Walmart. He was caught urinating in a Clarksville Walmart while trying to stuff a package of trout in his trousers. Told an officer he wasn't concerned about being charged because the offenses were only misdemeanors.
Oh.
This is the truth. David Wiley, and I actually have a photo of him. David Wiley, who was 56, was charged Wednesday with shoplifting, vandalism, indecent exposure, and public intoxication. Police records indicate a Walmart clerk told an officer Wiley was seen urinating on the sales floor near the alcohol while trying to put the package of trout in his pants. And he tried to leave the store without paying. Now, see, this is what's interesting.
Okay.
It wasn't that he put the trout in his pants. It's the fact that he didn't pay. It's not the fact that he urinated on the floor. They're more concerned that he didn't pay.
You can do all that if you just hook him up with the money.
Just pay. Just pay and you can piss anywhere.
That's right.
You can do that in Vegas too.
A
Venice
police...
Beach? We talking about Venice Beach, California?
Let's see here.
I think you could do it anywhere in California.
You should. Go do it, you guys.
It was not immediately clear if Wiley had a lawyer.
Well.
But, I mean, look at this. Look at this face. That's a face you could love.
It is.
It really is.
Here.
I mean, he just wanted some trout in his pants.
There he is. There's good old Wiley.
Yeah.
Well,
see, now I wish I would have done that with the baby pot. I'd have showed the vagina thing.
Put your food in your pants or pee your pants when you're in distress. Don't do both.
Yeah, don't do both. That's
pee
just
on your food while in your pants. It's gross.
That's just silly.
Yeah, silly.
Too much. Too much.
Act like an adult. Control yourself.
Don't pee on the food that's in your pants.
Jesus. Right. I mean, how are you supposed to eat it now?
Right?
Well, that's why it's wrapped up, you guys, so it can handle your pee.
Oh.
Yep.
That's why my food.
We were going to talk about a movie trailer. We had brought up.
I got all kinds of movie trailers.
Tim Burton's Joker.
Okay, yeah.
So let's hop into that.
Oh, okay. What do you want to talk about?
What did you think of the new trailer?
No comment.
I didn't see it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
If you haven't seen it, folks, I recommend that you watch it.
Why?
And then that's the only thing you ever watch of that movie.
All right.
Because to me, it looks hokey. They kind of make him sound like.
Stop watching DC. Stop.
He comes off
watching DC. That was really cool. That sounded really cool in my ears.
Right?
He comes off sounding like a whiny bitch.
I mean, it's just all foolish. It's just stop it. Just stop. Just stop watching DC.
The thing is I really like Joaquin Phoenix. I really do.
Yeah. All the Phoenixes.
All the Phoenixes are just fantastic, even the dead ones. But this, it felt to poor me, very angsty. It was almost like watching Spider-Man 3 all over again. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And he becomes a bad guy because people seem to do bad things to him, and he just can't take it anymore.
I don't like anything about it. I don't like anything about Joaquin Phoenix being Joker. I don't like anything about the storyline. I don't like anything about anything DC related right now.
Yeah.
I'm upset.
Especially
I'm
after seeing Endgame and seeing how great that was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I was DC and I got a chance to watch that movie,
can we
Warner Brothers did it,
I
I'd
obviously
be like,
we don't want to do any spoilers, but can we put it into perspective, Mike?
Spermective? What?
So I'm sure a lot of our fans, a lot of our listeners have watched Shazam.
All several 100 million of you.
Yeah.
There's dozens.
And we thank you.
Yeah, there's dozens.
And we thank you.
That's no small feat.
But like you've seen Shazam.
Yeah, Saddam Hussein.
Bananas.
Wait, what?
Bananas.
Shazam Hussein.
Tell me how many bananas out of 12 bananas, what would you rate Shazam? Please.
If I were to rate Shazam, I'd have to say 4 bananas.
4 bananas. Now, people, please keep in mind that our banana system, it goes up to 12.
It goes up to 12. Yeah.
So 4 bananas means you suck.
So and this is the thing is, I actually know somebody who really, really loved Shazam, loved it to death, and thinks I'm absolutely ludicrous. But it really felt like Shazam feels like, to me, a combination of Spider-Man 3 because it's super angsty.
Okay.
And Power Rangers.
Okay. So with that in mind, and no spoilers.
Yeah.
We saw Endgame last night.
Yes.
How many bananas?
I would probably have to say 11 out of 12.
Agreed.
What?
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's like Back to the Future bananas.
Yes, it is. It really is.
Yeah,
it is.
absolutely.
Matter of fact, no, I won't.
Yeah.
That's. But
it is definitely that good.
It's
generationally good.
Whoa! Like
this is gonna change your fucking life. Serious.
Like
it's
Ready Player One level good.
Oh yeah, way better.
Beyond.
Way better.
Beyond.
And I loved that movie.
I really love it. Yeah.
I give Ready Player One probably 10.
Did you ever see The Last Samurai?
Yeah. Yeah.
No? Okay.
With Tom Cruise?
Another amazing,
I appreciate
amazing
it
movie.
if some friends loved it and described it to me, but no, I haven't really seen it.
Okay.
I don't watch anything with a sword in it. If there's a sword, I don't watch.
There are a few movies that I go, wow, it was great. The Big Lebowski.
Yes, I'm right there with that.
Generationally good.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, Dumb and Dumber. Generationally
Goodfellas.
Yeah, the dude abides.
good. Yes.
Tombstone.
Goodfellas. Tombstone.
Solid.
Shit like that.
Generationally good.
It's on that level.
Independence
on
Day.
that level.
It ain't never gonna leave kind of thing.
Wow,
Yeah.
like so superhero movie on that Independence Day level, even though it's technically a sequel.
Yes.
It
That's
is,
heavy. That's
yeah.
it's a big endorsement.
It
Yeah,
is.
It's Dr. Brown heavy.
It is
Ooh.
Dr. Brown heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But-
that's just to put it into perspective. That's as deep as we're gonna go,
I
folks.
thought I was going to make a Dr. Brown in my pants.
Hey, no kidding though.
Marty!
That is, we
I'd have to pull down my McFly.
we bought one of the cool cups. You know what I'm saying? The
I'm sorry, Mike's got it.
the cup.
The cup. Is it like a hologram cup
It's
where you turn it and like stuff wiggles and stuff?
it's just
The
the end game
promotional
cup,
cup.
the promotional cup.
The end
yeah.
game cup.
So we enjoyed ourselves. We filled it up with soda, and
Drink none of it.
we come to the end of the movie. You really gotta pee something fierce, and
So
you
this
can't
is like
leave.
A don't pee movie.
Oh, you don't
can't.
leave.
Yeah.
Hey, seriously, when we went last night, the entire wing of the theater just said in game, and I'm not joking. And how many theaters is it, like 6 or 8?
Yeah.
Just on that wing alone.
It was all endgame. Yeah.
So we went to the 6:30 showing. We were getting out, and this guy was waiting. He had to go pee so bad. He ran from his door, past me up in the bathroom, and was peeing. And I hate to be telling business. You know, of course, I really don't give a shit. I don't know this guy, and you all ain't going to know him anyway. But this dude peed, all right? And then I went to to do my business.
Sure.
And this dude was still peeing by the time I had got into the stall,
Yeah.
done my business. He was still peeing.
Kudos. That's
So
Camelman. Shout out
that's-
to Camelman.
Have you ever had
That's
to pee
just to
so
let
bad?
you know you cannot miss this movie. Don't do it.
Have you ever
Stretch your
had to
bladder.
pee so bad that when you finally start peeing, you go,
And it
I've literally cried.
and it burns. And
Yeah.
it burns because you're like, oh, I don't know how I held that back.
yeah.
And you're like, the dam of penis just did it. I don't know.
Hurt yourself. That's
Yeah.
physical damage to your body.
Yeah, you're not supposed
Right?
to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not-
Like literally it gets so full that your wiener is just like
Yeah, totally. Well,
Describe to the audio listeners what that looks like.
I would say
There's a
lot-
flailing.
well, it definitely
flailing.
looked like a elephant trunk.
Like a loose fire hose.
let's just call it a sloppy $5 foot long.
So, as of tonight, there are a few movies that released.
Yes.
One being Avengers Endgame. I don't think there's any reason to discuss that.
No,
'cause
we're
if
not
you
going to.
Don't
Just go see it.
know what that is, then the hell with you, I think.
Gauntlet vision. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, Gauntlet Vision. There's also Body at Brigden Rock. It's a drama. Rated R. It's about a chick in she's an employee at a state park, and apparently she doesn't really seem to have her shit together, and she takes a rough trail assignment, finds a dead body,
Nice.
and are you thirsty?
Sounds like a lot of movies.
Yeah, it actually just
What
from
movie is this?
This is Body at Brigden Rock.
Oh.
It's an hour and 27 minutes.
Kids Find
Drama,
Body, the movie,
rated R.
and Number 2.
I kind of just from looking at the trailer, I kind of think it's like 5 bananas. Yeah,
Never judge a book by its cover.
yeah. That's why you watch the trailer. Yeah.
Yep.
Then there's Hesburgh. It's a documentary,
Okay.
hour and 44 minutes long.
Okay.
Not rated.
I know Child's Play actually just released a trailer, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. But they're doing a new Child's Play movie.
That's true.
That's
true.
pretty interesting, if you ask me.
Actually, that looks really good. I did see that trailer.
Did you?
But I don't think that releases for a little while. Hesburgh is about it's a documentary regarding the life and leadership of Father Theodore Hesburgh.
don't say.
No. But the trailer did.
Yeah, you got to say something dramatic over some of them.
Right, you have
Certain
to.
ones just ask for it.
Hesburgh was a longtime president of the University of Notre Dame, an educator, civil rights champion, advisors to the presidents and popes, theologian,
And he touched donkeys.
That's true.
You got to look past the donkey touching, though.
And
people do.
was called upon countless world leaders to tackle some of the challenging issues of the day.
Oh.
I thought it was about 6
Like
bananas.
which way to put the toilet paper? On the roll on, you know? Things like that.
What way is what way is the appropriate way to set the toilet paper?
I don't know, but
Should
there
the
is
toilet paper be up,
All I know
or
is
should it be rolled down?
Benjamin Franklin's original patented design actually has a diagram.
It does.
But I cannot remember which way the thing was supposed to fall.
I have a really passionate view on this, you guys.
I do as well.
If you own pets, you have to do it what would, I think, be considered the backwards way, where the paper comes from the back.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
when the
no,
pet-
no.
When the pet
no,
grabs
no,
at the
no.
paper, it only rolls up more.
Yeah.
But for convenience for a human being, if it comes up over the top, that's easier to grab. It's closer to you.
Yeah.
true.
No, I there's only one appropriate way, and it's up over the top.
Well, that seems clear for people. But
If
you
I
have pets
come
in your home, you've got to
if I
rebel.
come poop
agree.
at your house and you have it fucked up, I'm gonna change it. I'm just letting you know.
I don't put it on a thing. At my house, I have it set sideways on the sink because my
you're
paper
lazy.
holder is like too far behind me, and I don't want to turn around.
Oh, so you don't want to like hurt your arm
Yeah,
or
so there-
pull a back muscle.
So there's a bar that you're supposed to
I get
put
it.
through toilet paper, and instead I have toilet paper sitting sideways on top of the bar, so I
right.
can just grab the roll from
Yeah.
this little shelf. Yeah.
Just grab it.
That
and
makes
go.
sense.
And then
Okay.
also, do you guys wet it in the sink?
No, what?
Oh, gosh,
What?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not
It's the
using
best.
wet wipes, if you don't have a bidet, get some sink sprinkle on your TP, and it's a moist situation.
You might as well just dump it in the toilet then.
Well, I mean, dump your
what?
butt in the toilet. Do you wipe a counter down with dry paper? No. And I think my butt's
But
more
toilet
important than
paper,
that.
I mean, you can't.
That's the sound of my
You can't.
wet
you can't,
wipes.
You can't do that with toilet paper because then your finger will go through and then.
You turn it just a trickle. You get like a little tiny trickle through the sink.
Listen, I come
and
from
then you dip it
Southeast
under
Missouri, home of Charmin, home of when you fart, it snows. Okay, listen. If you do that, you're gonna have snow product everywhere. That's a terrible
Well,
idea.
you're talking about a moist environment over there. Here in the dry desert, you get any breed of toilet paper. You just make sure you've got if your clump is too thin in your hand, fold it over one more time. So you've got like a longer, thinner clump that's thicker, or longer, narrower, thicker. And then you sprinkle, just like the sink's doing just a tiny trickle. And you just get like,
So,
like toaster strudels?
like
of water. on
Literally
the-
just like what, like this.
like a tiny, for the audio listeners, like about 2 or 3 hairs, like on a clock,
And then quickly back.
maybe half an hour on the clock on the sink dial. You see, you got this little tiny string, and then I put that under the toilet paper, just drizzle back and forth like you're putting icing on a toaster strudel. Not full wetness, just little
Yeah.
lines of damp.
Damp, moist.
Yeah, keep it moist.
These moist lines don't
Just
make
moist.
it to my hand.
And just the tip.
So if you do it just right, part of the toilet paper that does the wiping is wet, but not the hand part.
Right.
But then if a finger sneaks through, just you love life. Just live with it.
Yeah, it's true.
Just embrace
Wash
that.
your damn hands.
Yeah, you should wash your hands again. And anyway, so if the side,
that's true.
if your karate chop of your hand kind of sneaks in there, which that happens to me, I get a little karate chop streak.
How would you
then
guys,
You wash that off.
How'd you guys like a little Yelp review?
Whoa, wait, you can't. You don't understand. It's so important that before the Yelp review, we talk to,
I know it. We gonna get something here.
But stay tuned for that Yelp situation.
We're gonna do something here called the new Angel Wax. You gonna love it.
Hey everybody, Crazy Jay from the Rockin' Comedy Show. There's a lot of talk right now about new year, new you. What about new you, old car that needs to look new? If you've been listening to RadioVegas.rocks for the past couple of months, then you know all about Angel Wax and how amazing this product really is. We've been telling you about it, people have been buying it, and it's only gonna get better. So what do I mean by that? How about Tommy Davis, the man behind Angel Wax? He's getting ready to start an invasion. An invasion you're going to want to be a part of. This is where they're going to travel across the country doing public hands-on demos, and they're going to bring the brand out to more people in the public eye, and more people are going to know about it. That means more beautiful looking cars on the road. Angel Wax, check it out online. Check them out on Facebook. Order yours today. Mention RadioVegas.rocks. You're not going to be disappointed. If you're a car buff who loves to spend the weekend or a lot of time detailing your car, you need to get all products from Angel Wax, and you need to order them today.
There's a shark in my milkshake.
A shake?
I love the
That's
milkshake.
the sound most people make when they leave Pinches Tacos. Why is that? Because Pinches Tacos prides themselves in making every location unique, but give every location the same feel. I'm not talking cookie cutters like those big chain restaurants. They blend into your neighborhood and create a place you want to call your second home. Their doors are always open. Well, at least until 11 o'clock. Their mission is simple. They provide you the best taco experience by using high-quality meats and seafood, fresh garden vegetables, handmade tortillas, and high-quality artisan breads. They could have made it complicated, but they chose not to. Why? Because they found through experience that keeping things simple is a good recipe for success and happiness. It's also a good recipe for a pretty tasty Pinches taco.
According to Spanish language Stack Exchange, we always use it as an insult enhancer and can turn almost any curse word into a really rude one. Pinche pendejo, pendeja equals asshole.
Now they have 6 locations, 2 right here in Las Vegas. Come in, find out why we love them so much. Check them out on Facebook or visit the website, pinchestacos.com, for a location nearest you.
God, I love tacos.
Pinche pendejo tacos.
So good. Oh, so good. Get in my belly.
No one likes to be the first person to cut out from a party, but don't be the last to leave and the first to heave. Sometimes the most important shot is the one you take the next day, and that would be Hangover Joe's. It's a sugar-free super blast of B vitamins that relieves, recovers, and re-energizes. So don't have your morning suck. Take Hangover Joe's, because hangover relief is just a shot away.
Hangover Joe will get you over it.
You know, if you switch the 2 letters over, it would be Jangover Hose.
Jangover Hose?
I thought that was pretty good. One more.
From top to bottom, the Golden Tiki is the most interesting bar in Las Vegas. It has so many hidden treasures inside that you need to go again and again just to take in the great decor you may have missed the first time. The Talking Tiki who puts on a show over the bar, or the black velvet paintings that tell the story of the pirate William Tobias Faulkner and his influence on the bar. You gotta love the Tiki-inspired ashtrays, including those that blow smoke when you leave a cigarette inside. Hey, don't steal them. That's not cool. Grab some friends and order the treasure chest used for the $499 VIP service, or the $35 Scorpion Bowls, or $45 Zombie Punches, the skeleton that puts on his own show, or the waterfall, the lucky tiki you need to rub, the twinkle lights. I could go on, but just come down to the Golden Tiki, 3939 Spring Mountain Road, and experience the hidden hideaway for yourself. Did I mention at the Golden Tiki you should look for the Easter eggs hidden throughout the bar? Return and you'll most likely discover new things you didn't notice before, like Wilson hanging out behind the bar, or Bigfoot's footprint. The Golden Tiki, 3939 Spring Mountain Road.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
Whamma bamma lamma. Let me get to some Yelp reviews, folks. 'Cause
Let's
I know
do
you're
it.
so excited to hear what's going on Yelp. So here you go. It's from Andrew G. And he gives this location 5 stars. And he goes on to say this. When you go to McDonald's, you've basically hit rock bottom.
Agreed.
And it's amazing. I don't understand why people complain about stomach aches and finding hair in their food. Typically, I only eat at McDonald's when I really can't feel any worse, so even if I found a turd in my fries, I'd probably still eat it. Because this place is great for poopy food when you're feeling like a turd. I'd probably even eat a burger if they spit in it. Whatever. Still so good, and it's going to make me have explosive diarrhea no matter what.
Agreed.
All for only $8. I highly recommend this restaurant for anyone feeling like a brown log, wants to feel great up until the instant you finish the food, and then has a great book to read on the toilet because you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Also, hot date spot.
No, it's not. He's a liar. He done lost his damn mind.
All right, I got one more. This is from Abe L.
Okay. What up, Abe?
And this is about Washington, D.C. Ford's Theater. Abe L says...
The same one that Abe got killed in. Okay,
yeah,
go.
it says, was murdered here. Would not recommend. Only gave it 2 stars.
I'm sorry, it's too soon.
Too soon.
Oh.
So what do you got?
Oh, man. That's really kind of funny. Zing! So, I got a story about a feller who went into retirement, and
very proud of him.
He's not real happy about it.
No.
Yeah, this is a story out of Sarasota, Florida. Admitting he had encountered a new kind of emptiness in his life since leaving his job 9 months ago, 67-year-old Matthew Whalen confided to reporters Friday that he was feeling useless in retirement and secretly wished he could go back to feeling useless at work. Until I quit working, I never appreciated how important it was for me to have a place to go every day where I could go around colleagues while doing something meaningless and unproductive, said Whalen, who added that since retiring, he felt a lack of purpose at home. For more than 40 years, he had been accustomed to experiencing only at the office. Now, I just sit around the house morning, noon, and night, doing nothing of consequence and feeling insignificant. It really helped me break up the time better when I could spend 8 hours of my day doing that at work. I did consider taking up a hobby, but the ones I looked into seemed every bit as pointless as my job was. At least my job, I got paid. At press time, sources confirmed Whalen had decided to go back to work.
What?
At press time?
No, he got what? He got something.
At least with his job, I got paid.
Paid.
I just caught that. That's pretty clever.
I saw what you guys were trying to do there.
That's good. That's good stuff. At press time, there's nothing that goes with the press time, right? Sources confirmed Whalen had decided to go back to work part-time, hiring himself out as a completely useless consultant.
Oh, that's very nice.
Very cool, right?
Yeah, that's actually not a bad. That's not a bad gig.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's like what I do.
I wanted to create
We
a
know.
job.
I know, right?
We know.
When I was a teenager, I had this grandiose idea of a job because obviously there's consultants, right? Job
Oh, totally.
consultants.
Obviously, yeah.
I wanted to make a job insultant.
Insultant?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
Yes.
perfect sense. I like that.
Your whole job is literally just to bash them and make them feel terrible about the job they're doing now.
So they work harder.
Yeah, exactly. See, you would increase productivity. I really do think it would work. Hit me up on Facebook, or I'm also on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
Okay, so
insultancy service.
find my resume at monster.com. That's great. Okay, I got another news story
Hit me.
that just flew onto my desk. And this is very interesting because...
Like a phoenix?
We had talked about prostitution earlier, and prostitution is illegal here in Vegas. However, there is still prostitution. And a local prostitute is offering what she calls the Valentine Special to single men.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes. Shaquanda Jones, a local prostitute who visits the El Cortez, has a message to all those singles men that are looking for a true Valentine experience that missed it on February 14th. She will let them pick her up in the car, wine her, dine her, and after that, they can go back to his place where he can go fuck himself while she walks away with most of his belongings.
Yeah. That happens on the strip, too.
But she means it. She goes on to say, yeah, I carry with me the T-Mobile wireless hotspot so they can have access to all the porn while surfing they want. And while he beats his meat, I basically rob him blind. My pimp, Lil Poot, follows behind me with a U-Haul. I just text him when it's time for him to come and clean the guy out.
Yep.
That's right, folks. Why bother? Now, this is a good point. Why bother spending years with someone, possibly getting married, just to waste all that money and lose half of your stuff after you two split? When Shaquanda is ready to give you that exact same experience for just $25 an hour.
Right now.
Wow. She claims she won't be hitting the streets until after 3 p.m. when her meds kick in.
Oh, that makes sense.
After that, though, you could find her located on the corner of Fremont and Bonneville next to the dumpster that says, "Hide bodies here."
Ooh.
Very
Why
nice.
does the dumpster say that?
You know
it
what?
seems like a trap.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put bodies in a dumpster.
It also says dumpster 4.
Honest to God, true story, I have seen that dumpster.
Yeah.
And it does
Yeah.
actually say that. I'm not kidding. There is an honest to God dumpster in downtown that does say, "Hide bodies here."
Yeah,
It probably really is.
Hide dead bodies here.
Put
It's insane.
bodies anywhere else,
Insane.
you guys. Pro tip.
Insane. What do you got?
I mean, if you
What
go
you got?
north of the 95, there's lots of
Yes.
places for your bodies.
That's true.
You know what? They actually
Northtown has all the good spots.
They actually shut down the shooting range up north of 95 Centennial area.
No, I know the one you're talking about.
They
yeah.
shut down the methadone clinic?
They shut it down because they found 2 bodies rolled up in carpet.
Oh man.
Well,
okay, real talk.
It's a
I used to
methadone
go-
clinic. That happens.
Well,
No, the
they
shooting
had
range
it.
is just like raw dirt. I used to
No,
go there
yeah,
and look
yeah.
at stars and
Okay.
stuff.
Oh, you're not talking about like shooting up.
No. I'm talking about shooting in the desert,
Interesting
shooting
Okay,
your guns, your
gun range.
your constitutional right if you're not a felon.
And you're not talking about an adult superstore.
But they don't do
You're
or
not shooting
or
that type of gun.
or a brothel. No.
Okay, no.
I'm not talking about that either. You can actually shoot a boom boom gun. Gun.
But 2 people died.
Well, they
Well,
were just
they
left
weren't.
there. They
They
died
weren't.
somewhere
They
else,
didn't
probably.
get killed there. They were
Just
dumped
left there?
there. That happens.
That
It's just-
seems like a lame reason
don't
to
you
shut
know
down
what
a-
86?
Right?
Do you not
Here's
know
the
what
thing.
86? Do you know what the term 86 is?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It's when something's happened that's worse than 85.
No.
It's a level.
Waz, do you know what 86 stands for?
It's a killing, right? It's one of those killings.
So it's the term that the hotel industry in Las Vegas
Coin.
uses for somebody who's been removed from property.
It's a Las Vegas term?
AKA trespassed. But in the old days, 86 didn't mean that.
I thought it meant like kicked out, right?
It meant 8 miles out of Vegas
6 feet down.
and 6 feet deep.
That's where the term 86 came from?
That's
I didn't know
86.
it was a Las Vegas coined
8
term.
miles
It
out
is.
and 6 miles deep.
Dang, I'm super
Or 6 feet
proud.
deep.
6 miles deep.
6 miles deep,
Damn, that's
fucker.
a lot
Get
of
deep.
digging.
Dig. Dig.
Really though, that's a term everyone knows. I had no idea how to relationship to
Yep.
our town
No,
specifically.
it is.
That's, I'm really proud of
It's
that.
specifically to Las Vegas.
But
Yep.
which is pretty cool
Yep.
when you think about it.
And if you imagine how many people in the city of Las Vegas have truly been 86th,
Well, that fire range,
Yeah.
if you like go there at night to look at stars and stuff, there's some like land formations that look perfect to hide bodies in. So I'm like really not surprised.
oh yeah,
There's like all these ditches and stuff, like the pretty kind of ditches, like if you like the desert, but like still basically a ditch. It's like ridges of ditches, like the pretty kind of
Ridges
ditches.
of ditches, bitches.
ridges of ditches.
There you go. Ridges of ditches.
This shit gets real.
There you go. Use those sayers today.
Yeah.
Killing it.
We're using them. Ridges of ditches, bitches. Ridges. Ruffles have ridges.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's not all true.
We're talking about it's not all true.
No
Ruffles have
ruffles.
ridges.
I guess
do not
Ruffles-
have ridges. Ridges.
Because then they would be lays.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Same
No
company.
ridges. You're lay.
I'm laid?
No, a lay.
Is your wife going to be okay with that?
Waylaid.
I want to know.
You're waylaid.
I'm waylaid?
Yeah.
Is that like a new thing?
Not really.
I feel like that's accurate. Because I feel like I haven't been waylaid in a long time.
Okay. Okay, here you go.
All right, go.
Name the celebrity.
Okay.
This is a tweet, an honest to God tweet.
All right.
And the tweet says, if a girl is drunk, is it okay to have sex with her? Reply yes or no.
Oh, that's Paris Hilton. That's Paris Hilton. Nasty bitch.
It is Dr. Phil.
Shut up.
I'm not kidding you.
He's
honest to God.
Fishing. He's fishing.
He honest to God.
Well, Paris Hilton's way hotter than Dr. Phil, so
Dr. Phil's trying to catch a predator.
yeah. Weirdo.
Okay, how about this? How about this one? I can't believe my grandmother's making me take out the garbage. I'm rich as fuck. I don't need this shit. I'm going home.
Justin Bieber.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Post Malone.
Close. It was actually 50 Cent.
Oh, too old. Haha, 50.
That's
50
funny.
Cent. Didn't want to put in $1 worth of work.
His grandma's really sweet, though. He shouldn't be like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Just want him to take out the trash.
If you've been to 50's house, his grandma, like, is so sweet, you guys.
And she wears a body armor thing, too.
She does. Yeah.
She's bulletproof.
She's real as
Which is
fuck.
unfortunate sometimes because she's not strong enough to lift herself up off the ground. So she just
falls
kind of
right
lays
over.
there.
You know, I got to meet 50 once.
Did you really?
I did, at Cosmopolitan.
Did he wear his little jacket?
You know, I don't remember. He was putting on a concert, not at Cosmo.
Putting on the Ritz?
Did you ask him if he knew what a grapefruit was?
No.
He doesn't know what a grapefruit is?
According to Aziz Ansari,
Really?
50 Cent didn't know what a grapefruit was.
What was it? What did he call it? An orange or something?
No, he thought it was like grape drink or something.
No comment. We'll leave that one alone. We'll leave that one alone. All right, what else you got?
Okay, here you go.
All right.
Sitting in the green room with Justin Bieber. Must resist urge to roundhouse kick him in his midget face.
Said everyone. I also had the privilege, nay, the
honor.
It wasn't an honor neither. I was trying to be funny. I actually met Justin Bieber as well.
Yeah?
He is quite literally a little punk.
Really?
Yeah. He is everything the news says his
I
little
heard he
ass
pushes
is.
boundaries, am I right?
He does. He has multiple bodyguards, and they fucking hate him.
Really? They hate him?
They hate him because they literally make him. That he makes his bodyguards go well out of the way to babysit his ass,
Damn.
and he's supposed to be a freaking adult, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
true.
He's
Yeah.
like one of those people going down the strip, like throwing drinks and falling over on
He's a
taxi
fool.
cab hoods and
Yeah.
stuff.
I normally try not to talk smack, but yeah, he's a fool. I don't care if he knows.
That was posted by Will Ferrell.
Oh, my boy.
I love old Will.
Right?
I love old Will.
I was going to guess Chelsea lately. Chelsea Handler.
Oh,
But
Chelsea.
she loves Bieber, I thought.
Chelsea Spandler. You know, she's actually
don't
kind
know.
of funny. Chelsea Handler's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Chelsea Handler's funny.
I love Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't think Amy Schumer is funny.
I think Amy Schumer is very funny. I've got to watch both of their shows at the Cosmopolitan. They're quite funny.
I think Amy
both of them.
Schumer is all right, but very popular to dislike.
Yeah. Well, she's
very.
A lot of the material's not hers.
Well, the problem with her is that she's like...
Oh.
She's green still. She's a young comedian that's being propped up like she's all grizzled and stuff, and she's not there yet.
No.
So she's massively overrated, but it doesn't mean that she's not great for her level. That's the thing that's like ridiculous about what surrounds her.
Yeah.
She's good. She's got several
She's been Dane
locations. She's got several locations in the past where she's been in residency in Las Vegas. She's talented. She's good. Knock it off.
Who?
Yeah.
Amy Schumer.
She's not talented.
She's talented.
No.
Knock it off.
I don't believe it.
She's
I won't buy it.
notoriously overrated, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't have potential for growth. It just means that she's green.
Oh,
and being
she's got
propped up
potential
like
for
she's-
growth, all right.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Well, we're getting a little low on time. I don't know if I can squeeze in the Reddit
Yeah,
revenge,
do
but
it.
I do have
Do
another
it, chug
story.
it.
You want me to try real quick?
Chug it.
Well, I mean, if you can do it fast,
Do a
you
chug.
got 12 minutes. Go.
Reddit
All right,
chug.
let me see what I can do.
11 minutes. Go.
All right, let me get to it real quick. Hold on.
10 minutes, 40 seconds. Go.
Ooh.
Jeez. The pressure is on.
Give him a pressure sticker.
So this Reddit revenge is in reference to bullying. Nobody. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. So the year was 2014, and I was a freshman girl in high school. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
So great.
On a general basis, it sucked. I mean, it was an American public high school with literally hundreds of kids. It's a given that it's going to suck some balls. Anyway, one thing in particular that made it extra sucky was gym class. Specifically, this one guy in gym class.
Ah,
This dude's name was Jackass McGee.
he probably smelled like pickles.
I'm assuming that they
Always do.
took out Jackass McGee for their safety and the
Yes.
safety of
Okay, false name.
But I do
False name, yeah.
love how they put Jackass McGee. Anyway, as the name would imply, he was a jackass. At first, it was pretty standard high school guy in gym class level of obnoxious kind of prick. You know the type. Overly loud, unreasonably aggressive, bossy, tossing the collective brain cell back and forth between his two equally ape-like buddies. The usual. I don't know when exactly it happened, but he developed a sort of eye for me at first couple weeks or so. He started asking me bizarre questions that I believe may have been some sort of innuendo, sitting uncomfortably close to me, resting his hand on my gym shoes, general creepy behavior.
Wait, resting his hand on your gym shoes.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking, that's creepy, right?
Yeah.
Like that's like...
That's weirder than grabbing a pant leg.
That's like Class C or Class D felony kind of weird, creepy. So once McGee blocked a doorway in the gym with his massive body, forcing me literally to squeeze my way through and crawl over him. He tried to grab and pin me once and was almost through, and dipped on him before his giant gorilla arm could catch me. I still shudder thinking about it. I cannot emphasize enough how terrible this dude smelled. But the true breaking point came during the peak cruelty this school mandated, which was gym swim. Before anyone asked, let it be known that yes, I did try to tell someone about this. I told my gym teacher first semester, really early on, that Jack was making me feel very uncomfortable, very and incredibly uncomfortable. The gym teacher waved it off, saying he was just playing around and that it's probably just because he likes you. His suggestion was basically to just put up with it and wait it out because he was sure that Jack would lose interest soon. Second semester rolled around, and the 4-week period of gym swim descended upon us like the bloated carcass of a catapulted whale, crushing us beneath its wet, foul-smelling body. 40-some odd adolescents forced into a cold, overly chlorinated pool for 50-plus minutes, adorned in swimsuits, determined to crawl up the assholes like Ant-Man himself. It was hell on earth, basically. I think something about being allowed to go shirtless and stare at nearly bare asses of girls for an entire period emboldened him because Jack promptly lost whatever semblance of restraint he had until then. He made frequent attempts to grab me, trying to hold me against his bare skin, which was disgusting, and I spent most of the class trying to evade him. The swimsuit I was forced to wear fit a little awkwardly around my chest, which he delighted in pointing out to his buddies staring unabashedly at my breasts. He managed to sneak up behind me and snap the strap of my swimsuit, eventually trying to pull it down off my shoulder, but I jerked away fast enough to prevent it. I was furious at this point, but I'm like 5'2", whereas he's easily over 6 foot and weighed probably twice as much as me. While all of this was happening, my new gym teacher, which they switched every semester, was busy trying to keep a couple of other guys from drowning each other. She was one adult forced to watch over 40 rowdy-ass kids in a swimming pool. She was a bit preoccupied. The final straw came one Wednesday afternoon, the event that finally pushed me off the edge of rationality I'd been clinging to and sent me plummeting into the bloodthirst. There I was, paddling around, minding my own business, when Jackass McGee and his two goons managed to corner me. I'm immediately suspicious, hackles raised, as they asked me fairly banal questions about how the pool is today, and like snickering the whole time. I give short, terse answers, trying to see if I could maybe slip past them. I spot an opening in both for it, but Jack was apparently expecting this. As I swim through a narrow gap between him and one of his friends, he stretches his arm out and actually managed to slip his hand under my suit and grabs my breast.
Wow. That's bold.
This is 9th grade, by the way.
Yes, that's bold.
So
I froze for a moment, the delighted giggling of him and his friends echoing in my ears, as if from 1,000 miles away. The next thing I knew, I was out of the pool being held back from the gym teacher, and Jack had a bloody nose. Good for you.
Oh, nice.
He was shouting angrily at me, calling me a crazy bitch, as his nose was gushed blood into the water. There was mass confusion among the class. I was told to change quickly and sit in the hallway. Let's see how we're doing on time. Apparently, the gym teacher had heard me screech like a banshee, followed by a number of shouts, and had looked over to see me wrestle out of Jack's grip, jump on his back, throw him off balance enough to smash his face to the edge of the pool. I remembered none of this, but I did have a few chunks of greasy brown hair clenched in my fist.
Nice. She went to town on him.
Yeah,
Not the way
so.
he wanted.
No. Yeah, right? It was decided that I would go to school early to talk to the dean. They would have sent me there straight away, but gym class
had heroes.
Gym class had heroes. But gym was my last class of the day, and the dean had already left for whatever reason, so my parents picked me up from school. It was pretty heavily implied that I was going to be suspended and even quite possibly expelled for what had happened. I was furious.
Peter.
Yeah. I was furious. Not only had Jack made my life living hell, but his horse shit was now going to make the cause of my expulsion.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to go down without a fight, but I realized that I have to play smart. So the next morning I sat down with the dean at 6:40. Didn't have to fake any expression, but I did make sure to throw something that could be interpreted as guilt too, bowing my head and twisting my face in dismay. Needless to say, the dean was pretty pissed. Do you know what you're doing here, young lady? He says. Yes, I said softly, blah, 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 blah. Let's just keep on going down since we're running out of time.
You got time. You have 5 minutes. You're fine.
All right.
So, yeah, take the rest of the juice out of this. We're down to the conclusion moment. Yes.
All right, here we go. Yes, I said softly, and you know that what you did is very serious. Yes, I said again, making my voice tremble. Care to explain yourself then? I began shaking my voice. I just wanted him to stop. Stop what? The dean prompted, his eyebrow furrowed. I just wanted him to stop touching me, I blurted. As I said this, I reached my hand and told him that he had touched me under my shirt. I had spent several minutes divulging all the shit that had happened over that year, digging into my injury that he had given to me. The dean looked horrified. He reaffirmed that no, I shouldn't have attacked Jack, but they would have to investigate the incident. I basically got off with a slap on the wrist, and after multiple testimonies from the other girls, you just kicked my mic.
Oh, no, it's just the headphones. You're good.
Yeah, I just kicked headphones. You're good.
Yeah.
I basically got a slap on the wrist and other testimonies from other girls. Jack got suspended for 2 weeks.
Oh, only 2 weeks?
That's
Not
it?
Forever?
No, I got
What
way
happened to
more.
Jack? No,
I got
no, no.
way
Tell me
more.
the
I got way
final-
more. So real quick.
How does it end?
Yeah.
So basically,
We wanna know some deep revenge.
Jack steals a switchblade, and she creates a little wound on her leg, and she says that she overhears Jack bragging to his friends that he stole a switchblade from downtown. So while he is bragging about the switchblade and having the switchblade at school, she goes and she digs at her little wound, and she goes back to the dean and tells the dean that Jackass McGee has cornered her and scared her, and he's got a knife. And in fact, they go and check him out, and Jackass McGee does in fact have a knife, and he gets expelled from school.
Yeah.
Finally. All right.
That's it.
Juicy.
That's it.
Yeah, that Reddit revenge situation.
There's just too much in that one. I'm sorry, folks.
Ladies, don't put up with it. Get them.
Don't put up with that.
That's right.
This is Two Clueless Dudes. The Mad Mike, the Hank. Check out RadioVegas.rocks. Great shows. Great shows all the time, every time.
Make sure that you get the app. We got great stuff that we're going to be doing. Contest coming soon. Make sure that you stay tuned for Die Laughing Podcast next.
Yeah. Peace out, everybody. Woo, woo, woo.
Later.